ceiling fan is cut in circles in the dark. The 3 a.m. silence leaves a bitter kind of mark. I'm staring at the charging light, a steady pulse of red, thinking about the always and the ever that you said. The room is growing smaller while the shadows start to lean. Everything I have of you is trapped behind a screen. You're a ghost of a person I used to hold so tight. Now you're just a frequency lost within the night. The air is thick with things we didn't say. The blue light burns the rest of me away. Every breath is hollow, every second is a wait, watching for a typing bubble that's a year too late. You're an archive memory in a digital grave. The only part of us that I could manage to save. A stranger with my secrets, the name I used to know. Living in the pixels where the cold winds blow. You promised you would stay, but you're a dial tone, just the static resonance of being alone. I scroll back to the beginning where the colors didn't fade, before the heavy silence and the choices that you made. There's a photo in the folder of a smile I can't recall, like a stranger's face is hanging on a dark and empty wall. I sent a dozen messages that sit in rows of gray, unread and unacknowledged, drifting further every day. It's a graveyard of I love you and I'm heading to your place. Now I'm searching through the data for a flicker of your face. How do you unlearn the way a person breathes? How do you survive the way a shadow leaves? You're a haunting in my pocket, a glitch inside my head. The forever that you promised is a line I haven't read. Static in my ears, static in my chest. I'm just a ghost host for a long departed guest. You're an archive memory in a digital grave. The only part of us that I could manage to save. A stranger with my secrets, a name I used to know. Living in the pixels where the cold winds blow. You promised you would stay, but you're a dial tone, just the static resonance of being alone. 3:15 and the signals going thin. I don't know where you end and I begin. Just a stranger. The ink is wet on a day that's long since passed. I'm carving out the shadows that you cast in the corner of the room where the light turns deep. I'm waking up the promises you meant to keep. I've got the blueprints spread across the floor, adding rooms to a house that has no door. I change the weather in the second act, trading every fiction for a kinder fact. Your calendar is moving, flipping fast and wide, while I'm drowning in the bruises of this indigo light. You found a different rhythm, a brand new skin, while I'm back at the prologue, trying to get back in. It's my indigo revisionism, night after night, keeping the ghost alive in the fading light. I'm polishing the silver of a dead-end street, while you're walking on souls that have never met mine in retreat. I'm stuck in the edit, I'm trapped in the frame, while you've already forgotten how to spell my name. You've bought the furniture for a life I'll never see. You've scrubbed the fingerprints of what used to be we. But I'm still here with the red pen in my hand, drawing lines in the water, thinking it's sand. I've made your exit look more like a pause. I've hidden the effects and I've buried the cause. You're 1,000 miles ahead in a sun-drenched town, while I'm pulling the curtains, trying to shut the world down. It's a ghost limb affection, a cold phantom ache, reaching for a hand that I know isn't there to take. I feel the warmth of a fire that's been out for years. I'm salt-staining pages with these chronological tears. The narrative is finished, the ink should be dry, but I'm still asking how when you've already said why. It's my indigo revisionism, night after night, keeping the ghost alive in the fading light. I'm polishing the silver of a dead-end street, while you're walking on souls that have never met mine in retreat. I'm stuck in the edit, I'm trapped in the frame, while you've already forgotten how to spell my name. Just one more edit to the final scene, just one more wash of blue where the red has been. I'm staying in the chapter where you stayed, watching the indigo slowly start to fade. The oven clock is bleeding neon green, small numbers ticking in a hollow scene. The linoleum is biting at my heels, while I try to remember how a soft word feels. I'm nursing tap water in a cracked glass, counting every second that I let pass. Just me in the shadows on the pantry door, wondering why the ceiling feels lower than before. The silence used to be a velvet wrap, now it's a wire or a sudden trap. The quiet isn't peace, it's a heavy debt in a room that hasn't learned to forget you yet. The refrigerator is the only one talking tonight. A mechanical pulse in the fluorescent light. It's a buzzing companion for a heart gone cold, keeping the secrets that were never told. it's a surgery glow on the kitchen floor, in the emptiest house behind a locked door. Yeah, the hum is the only soul left in the room. Your coaster is still sitting by the sink, a dry white circle where I try not to think. I take a sip and it tastes like nothing at all, just liquid gravity while I stare at the wall. I'm waiting for a floorboard to groan upstairs, but the wood has forgotten the weight of your cares. The ice tray cracks with a sudden snap, like a bone breaking in a lonely lap. I could shatter the glass just to hear a new sound, to feel the vibration on the frozen ground. But I'm paralyzed here in the 3 a.m. glare, talking to the ghost of the oxygen there. It's a conversation with a wire and a fan, trying to remember who I was when I began. The refrigerator is the only one talking tonight, a mechanical pulse in the fluorescent light. It's a buzzing companion for a heart gone cold, keeping the secrets that were never told. Oh, it's a surgery glow on the kitchen floor, in the emptiest house behind a locked door. Yeah, the hum is the only soul left in the room. The glass is empty, the light stays on, the hum carries me until the dawn. The tea is cooling in a ceramic cup. The sun is gentle as the house wakes up. I've ironed out the creases in the day and chased the jagged shadows all away. I chose the shore, I chose the steady ground. I silenced every wild and restless sound. The garden's grown, the hedges trimmed so neat, a quiet triumph, heavy and complete. But silence has a frequency of its own, a static hum inside the marrow of the bone, a flicker in the corner of the glass, watching all the other versions pass. I feel the phantom limb of the life I didn't lead, the electric versions of me I had to let bleed. One's a traveler, one's a storm, one's a neon blur. I killed them all so I could be the one who's sure. It's a monochrome solid, a beautiful gray, mourning the women I threw away. she's waking in a city made of salt, with no one to answer to and no heart at fault. She's dancing in the lightning, she's vivid and she's loud, while I am just a footprint in a soft and steady cloud. I gave up the fever for a breath of mountain air, but I still feel the ghost of a ribbon in my hair. Security is a velvet weight upon my chest, the peace of knowing I have failed the chaos test. They were the fuel for this slow-burning fire, the martyrs of a reckless and holy desire. I couldn't have this safety if I didn't let them go. You can't build a cathedral on the wind, I know, but God, I miss the sting of the cold, the stories that I'll never get to be told. I feel the phantom limb of the life I didn't lead, the electric versions of me I had to let bleed. One's a traveler, one's a storm, one's a neon blur. I killed them all so I could be the one who's sure. It's a monochrome solace, a beautiful gray, mourning the women I threw away. The house is still, the world is small, the ghosts are leaning up against the wall. The sun was a weight I carried on my back, a costume of manners, the things that I lack. But the street lights are flickering out one by one, and the race of the restless is finally done. I peel off the hours like a second skin, letting the velvet and shadow crawl in. The clock on the wall is a pulse in the dark, searching for oxygen, waiting for a spark. The neighbors are dreaming of white picket lines, while I'm tracing patterns in cosmic designs. The pressure is lifting, the static is gone, a kingdom of silence before the first dawn. I only breathe when the world is unconscious, deep in the indigo, safe from the cautious, a resonant frequency in a vacant hall, finding the day couldn't break. The hallway's a canyon of memories and dust. In the dead of the night, there is no one to trust, but the mirror reflects what the light wouldn't show. A secret frequency that nobody could know. No need for a witness, no need for a name. The stars and the silence are one and the same. I'm a ghost in the kitchen, a saint in the hall, standing upright while the rest of them fall. Crystalline thoughts in a jagged row, waiting for the morning to melt the glow. It's a fragile existence, a 4-hour life, cutting through the noise like a silver knife. Don't wake the city, don't stir the street. This is the only time I am complete. I only breathe when the world is unconscious, deep in the indigo, safe from the cautious. A resonant frequency in a vacant hall, finding the grace in the slip and the fall. My internal monologue, sharp as a glass, watching the ghosts of the afternoon pass. In the blue-hued air, I finally wake, the version of me that the day couldn't